What's up, everyone? Little pregame action. JML here. How's everyone doing? A little early. I got to get used to these earlier streams. Hit the like button as we're coming in. Appreciate it. What's up? What's up, everyone? I fell asleep during RGL's stream last night. I didn't see the multi-sport break. How did that go? Any cool cards or anything that was pulled? What's up, everyone? We'll go over all the games. We'll get the opinion of the crew here. At the end, you'll see my picks in the Pick'em League. No, what color blast? You went to bed after the WWE break. Yeah, that Sasha Banks 1-on-1. It was crazy. Oh, really? That's awesome. That's awesome. It's crazy how the Prism color blasts go for so much more than a Obsidian. Going to Game of Fortnite. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that 1-on-1 was awesome. Josh E. Josh E. Good for him. He buys a lot of break spots. I mean, can't. And he's got luck on his side as well, so helps. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let me do a couple things for the stream that I forgot to do. Give me 1 second, everyone. Looks like I got a chance to beat Meals to Meals this week. That dude is funny. He can never just like stay in a stream, and then he always has to announce that he's leaving the stream, which makes us like all laugh. Like you don't you don't have to announce you're leaving the stream all the time. It's okay. You're better off just keeping the stream on. And then people try to tag you. They're like, all right, I guess he's still watching. And I wonder what he does every time he leaves. I mean, he can't eat all the time. Well, we'll go game by game. Let's see what we got. All right, the first game, we got the Jets versus the Cleveland Browns. .5 point favorites, the Cleveland Browns at home. What's up, Trev? How you doing? What do we think about this game? And obviously, I'm a Jet fan, but I mean, I'm used to getting beat up and picked on for being a Jet fan. So let it rip. Let it rip. Let me hear it. Is Cleveland going to cover? The line's at 6.5. Do you think the Jets have any shot of winning this game? We're salty. He's working. He gets off in like a half hour. What I will say was the Jets stopped the run last week, and they only gave up those 3 blown coverage plays, which you shouldn't give up 3 blown coverage plays. But the run defense certainly wasn't the problem last week. It was the pass defense. And I don't trust Jacoby Brissett to lead via his arm. He is a game manager. But then on the flip side, we have Joe Flacco going. That he's probably the worst backup quarterback in the NFL at this point. Kamara out. Should I start Ingram? I don't know. We'll get to that. When we get to that game, we'll explore. Browns. They could go 2-0 for the first time since 1993. Can you imagine a franchise that hasn't started a season in almost 30 years at 2-0? It's pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic. Yeah, so obviously we know Zach Wilson's out. We know Deshaun Watson is suspended. Jacoby in. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys in chat. Let me know, who do you think is gonna win this game? Do you think they're gonna cover? What's up, Diamond Princess? What's up, everyone that's joined? Julio Jones is out. That dude's always hurt. That dude, I told you, when he made that catch last week on Sunday night, and he dove and he got up and he was all gimpy. Terrible. You got the Browns in your Survivors League? Man, you really hate my Jets that much? Crazy. All right, we'll go to another game. Dolphins versus Ravens. This will be an interesting matchup here. I think we all know I'm really high on the Ravens this year. I really like their team. I like the motivated Lamar contract year. But then Miami is also very intriguing. Very intriguing team. They added Tyreek Hill. They have a new head coach. Is Miami's defense going to be able to contain Lamar from the big play? He didn't run that much last week. He didn't really want to. And probably because he doesn't have a guaranteed contract for next year. It's probably part the reason. Tua looked pretty good last week. He still underthrows the ball. He doesn't have the greatest arm in the world. Yeah, they're both very motivated. It looks like the Dolphins really like their coach. And they should. I mean, he just started. What's up, V? What's your guys' take? Spread. Baltimore's favored by 3.5. It's very close. Usually the home team's given 3 points. So, pretty evenly matched game here. What do we have for this game? The over-under line's at 44. I could see this game going over that. I think they could score points here. There's a lot of name brand players on both teams. What does V say? I'm going with the Ravens on this one, but I think it's a toss-up. If Dolphins use Tyreek like they did in training camp, they will dominate the deep game. Yep. And the secondary is banged up for the Ravens. Fuller's out for the year. We have Marcus Peters, Marlon Humphrey, both questionable. If those guys aren't ready to go, Miami has the opportunity to beat Baltimore at home. And Miami could potentially be 2-0. You're expecting big stuff from Waddle. I like Waddle. They got to get him more involved. They'll figure it out, though. Then we'll go to a lot of good Week 2 matchups. We have the battle of quarterbacks that people are down on. Mac Jones has one bad game, and we're selling off all his cards. I really don't understand it. Again, I wasn't the highest on Mac Jones. And it's not just because he's a Patriot. He could have been a Jet, and I wasn't that high on him. Trubisky, he's really embattled. I think Mac Jones could be an above-average quarterback in this league. Trubisky's, obviously, he's a game manager. Pittsburgh lost TJ Watt. He's on IR. Anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. He'll be out. Definitely changes the dynamic on that defense. Who's going to rush the quarterback? What's up, Games to Games? What are you eating this morning? Steelers are going to look like they're failing all game and then win in the last 20 seconds. Yeah. Games to Games is like, I have stuff to take care of. That's what he told me last night. What do you mean, what QB? The spread here is 3. So the bettors really like New England here. And I think it's a couple things. Trubisky at quarterback, Watt being out, the offense not looking that great for Pittsburgh, Najee banged up. He's playing, but he's banged up. He's got a Liz Frank injury. We'll see. What do we think here? I think this game has potential to be the top comedy game of the week. Well, what I'm saying is, who on the Steelers is going to be able to pass rush the QB of the Patriots, Mac Jones? Mac going to be a kicker pretty soon? So you're not high on Mac at all. You think he's a bum? Jacoby Myers? Yeah, he's not on the injury report, so he should be good. Yeah, they were really awful at stopping the run. That is a good point. Ben, remember, you're going to have to take it if people start talking about Trey Lance, which you do. What's up, FA Cards? Who do we have for this one? It's funny. A lot of people are going with Pittsburgh here, 52%, but then the line's at 3. You want to see Pickett play? As a Pittsburgh fan, Derek, what do you think? I know Tomlin is really hesitant to play rookie QBs. Diamond, you hate someone? I don't know. You have hate in your heart? Hate is very strong. It's a very strong word. Yeah, Trubisky he's very polarizing. Chase Claypool, 3rd best receiver in the NFL. Remember that. Let's see his stat line at the end of the year. Yeah, Trubisky is still a QB. But you got to remember, he wasn't a QB last year. He was a backup. So, all right. We'll go to another game. I know a lot of people are focused and fixated on this one. We have the Colts taking on the Jags. Line right now is at 3. The Colts, look at this injury report. Look. This dude doesn't even play and he's out. He lost me money. Pittman's out. Alec Pierce is out. The leader of the defense, Shaq Leonard, is out. This is the perfect opportunity for, as Macamania said it, T-Law and company to shine. Listen, here's what I'll say. Even though Indianapolis is favored, I really think the Jags are the favorite. People are picking Indy. If they can't perform, this is not a good sign for T-Law and his development here. And if this trend continues, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. He had a pretty solid game last week. Jags have to win or are they truly hopeless? Yep. Sat on the bench. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah. I don't know. They might be cursed. They might be cursed. We have another game here. We got Carolina and the Giants. This will be not fun at all. I guess the most intriguing thing is, can Christian McCaffrey get more than 10 carries? Like, can we get that guy the ball? That seems like that should be the game plan for Carolina. Injury report for the Giants, a mile long. Saquon had a great game. Can he continue? First 2-0 start since 2016. Giants at home. Carolina slight favorite here. What do we think? I'm starting to get Johnny Football vibes from Lawrence. Scares me. No money out of my pocket till those vibes subside. Barkley healthy. Just be brutal on linebackers. What do we think? Giants or Panthers? Obviously, this is a make or break year for both quarterbacks, Daniel Jones and Mayfield. I think both of them are career backups at this point. And if Dayball can't get the best out of Daniel Jones, I don't know who can.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me.
You like the Panthers winning personally? Yeah, but they need to get the ball to McCaffrey. Like, feed McCaffrey. It doesn't make sense. If the guy's healthy, run him into the ground. That's what he's there for. That's the position. The key to winning is getting him the ball and giving him the ball. Tampa Bay, New Orleans, another intriguing matchup. What's up? What's up, Eric O? Tom Brady has struggled against the Saints. I wish Russ was here. Our resident Saints fan. Look at this injury list. Kyle Trask also out. How is he out? Did the clipboard or the iPad, they don't use clipboards anymore. Did the iPad like fall on his toe? Julio Jones out. Dude's a bum. A bum. He's washed. I said to everyone, he'll appear in one game, get hurt, be out 4 games, come back. That's who he is at this point. Yeah, he looked good. Taysom Hill as QB will win. Hey, Jameis in the 4th quarter against the Falcons, he was 13 of 15. His 2 incompletions were spikes. So he came back in the 4th quarter. They won the game. The offense really started to click. Brady making rookie wide receivers look good today. Yeah. No Godwin. No Julio. It's going to be the Mike Evans, Russell Gage show today. It'd be nice to see Russell Gage get involved. No Kyle Rudolph. I don't know. Well, for me, it'll be lunch. For you guys, it'll be breakfast. Alvin Kamara out. That broke. It's a big loss for the Saints today. But the Saints at home are a really good team. Brady struggles against the Saints. Who do we have? Evans is hurt, so I don't think he'll get a lot of looks. Well, that's what... And Taysom Hill. Who knows? He's like an X Factor. Saints, who dat? Cool. Washington and Detroit. Sam Howell is out. All these iPad holding quarterbacks are out this week. That's crazy. Chris Paul is out. We're used to that in the NBA. Chris Paul misses half the season. Almost every year. That's a big loss. Ragnow. Swift is questionable, but he'll play. The offensive line right now is a little banged up for Detroit. It's not good. Yeah, Chris Paul sitting. Nothing new. Nothing new. Carson Wentz. Typical Carson Wentz performance last week. Jekyll and Hyde, 4 touchdown passes, but 2 bonehead interceptions. I still think Carson Wentz could be a above average QB in this league. Call me crazy. But this is really his last chance of being a starter in this league. I don't remember any QB, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Like, if this doesn't work out here, he's not going to be a starter again next year. No one has ever started for 4 different teams in 4 different seasons. At least I don't think. That would have to be some sort of record. Amon-Ra. I mean, yeah, they could exploit Washington's coverage. This is an even game. This is a pick'em at this point. Carson's going to be a starter in the XFL. Man, the XFL might be pretty good with The Rock and the network backing that they're doing. We'll see. They might spend a little bit more money. Seahawks, 49ers. Tim, Ben, chat, take it away. I don't even have to say anything. I'm gonna click on chat and let you guys speak your words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, it's a valid point, Macamania. Gino to the moon, baby. Jamal Adams out for the year. 9-point spread. Everyone and their mother in Vegas is picking the Niners. What's George Kittle's deal? Why is that guy perpetually hurt? They say, oh, he plays so hard. Are you telling me no one else plays hard? I love George Kittle. I love his game, but man, can you stay on the field? This 49ers team needs George Kittle more than ever. When you have a young QB trying to find his footing, a dynamic tight end can make all the difference for him. I get it. They have Debo. They have Ayuk. But Kittle just really makes that offense click. No Adams. Listen, Jamal Adams is more of a 4th linebacker or 5th linebacker, depending on your scheme. If you run a 3-4 or 4-3. He is the worst coverage safety I have ever seen. And I even said this when he was on the Jets. How the Jets got 2 first-round picks for Jamal Adams is beyond me. And then The Seahawks showered Jamal Adams with a huge contract, made him the highest paid safety in the NFL. Why? Because Jamal Adams was holding out. It's typical. Trey Lance cards going up in value. Sorry. Yeah, I give Tim credit. He picked the Seahawks. That was a really against the grain pick, and it worked out for him. But who do we think, chat? Do we think the 49ers cover 9 points against the Seahawks? It seems like a lot of points. I could see the Niners winning, but I think it will be a closer game than 9. And they don't expect much offense today. Seahawks unless Jimmy G start. It's a lot of points. Niners by 11.5. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough game. When these lines are like that, the spreads, it's crazy. If you guys want to keep talking about the Niners and Seahawks, continue on. I'm just loading up the next game. Yeah, Jimmy G is... See, I kind of like Jimmy G, but he definitely didn't live up to the hype. The Rams win. Games to games just comes out the Rams win. Man, we really hate the Falcons. It's a 10-point spread. Listen, based on the performance that we saw last week from the Rams, do we think they covered 10? Cooper Kupp continues to amaze. 13 receptions, 128 yards last week. It'd be nice if the Rams can get a run game going. I don't know, maybe use Cam Akers. Drake London looked good in spots. Rams got no wide receivers. They have Allen Robinson. They need to use him too. McVay, everyone says McVay is a genius, but you can't figure out how to use Allen Robinson. You can't figure out how to integrate Cam Akers back into the offense. They need to run the ball. The Rams offense works better when they have some sort of run game that they can play action. What's up, Wisconsin Cards? Rams was hyped on Tuesday, but I haven't used him yet either. Yeah, I mean, they pick all these guys, they're hyped on them, and then you don't really see it, and then they sign veterans. You have to ask yourself at this point, Is Sean McVay really the genius we think that he is? Yeah, maybe he's great at plays. But when it comes to player development on the offense, who has really thrived under him besides one person? It's Cooper Kupp. Robert Woods, maybe. But Robert Woods already developed with the Bills. Yeah, games to games probably left chat. He's got a root beer float and a hot dog. Yeah, Cooper Kupp can't bail them out every game. It looks like OBJ is healthy. I seriously don't understand why he isn't with the team at this point. Waffles, actually. Yeah, root beer float sounds delectable. Sounds great. Now I'm hungry. So, do we think the Rams are winning and covering? Let's hear it, chat. Again, if you haven't hit the like button, appreciate everyone for stopping in. These are fun streams. There will always be arguments and disagreements in chat about picks. Don't let it get to you. It's not personal. It's all in good fun and in the spirit of it, unless, there's name calling and curse words being thrown around. Rams will win but won't cover. Rams win by 2. Drake London holding it down below spread. Okay. It's interesting. Moving on. Rams win by 7. Now, Denver needs to use some clock management. 10-point spread here. Is Houston that bad? I don't think Houston's that bad. Only What do we think here? Oh, he's leaving. Games to Games is leaving. Everyone, let's make the announcement. Games to Games is leaving. Javonte gonna go off? I mean, Javonte had 10 catches last game? Judy with a decent game last week. Davis Mills, that guy looks the part. He's been... honestly, he's been the best starting QB of the whole bunch of the 2021 draft class. Yeah, Tim, I salute your service, man. My family, a lot of military members of my family, grandfather, father, so get it. What do we think here? Denver or Houston? Denver. You have nothing great to say about Russ. You say it. Say it. This is what we're here for. I mean, Russ doesn't look mobile anymore either. He's put on weight. He says it's muscle, but he's put on weight. And it seems like Russ doesn't really want to take control or go against the head coach. He probably could have ran his own 2-minute offense and ignored the new head coach, Nathaniel Hackett. That 64-yard field goal attempt, they didn't have to kick a 64-yard field goal. On his last leg, I think he's going to be more of a pocket passer for the next couple of years. Broncos lose. He also, last game, I don't know what it was. It could have been nerves. He didn't have the same zip on his deep ball either. That was actually the most alarming thing, because if he's going to be a pocket passer, that's fine, because he has one of the best deep throws in the game. And it seems like he lost it. But again, it's only one game, one outing. A lot of pressure on him there. Randy Gregory, that guy's always perpetually hurt as well. Brevin Jordan, don't go buy his rookie cards. I wouldn't be able to pick. It's a 10-point spread. I mean, I think here, you should pick Houston. I don't know, Tim. What do you think? Your old teacher made it. Yeah, it's definitely a favorite movie. The Little Engine That Could. Remember when he reads that book in the movie? I think the most disappointing thing is the Dameon Pierce not getting enough touches last week and Burkhead getting a majority of them. Killed a lot of people's fantasy teams last week. Denver. All right. Raiders win. I hate to say it this early, but this is a must-win for the Raiders. They cannot start 0-2 in that division. Denver wins, but do they cover? Do they cover the 10? Raiders will kill it today. Yeah, the Cardinals don't have a defense. This guy's always hurt. I'm surprised he hasn't retired. He might be a better pro gamer than a quarterback at this point. I don't know what happened with Kyler. He always starts the year hot, but this year, not hot. Okay. We got injuries for the Raiders. If the Raiders could keep Derek Carr upright, they will win this game handedly. I think they cover the 5.5. Yeah, I think his heart is is elsewhere. I actually think he wants to play baseball. Devontae Adams, I mean, 10 catches, 141 last week. I'm not worried about him and Carr. The 3 interceptions last week, I worry about Carr. Can't throw 3 interceptions. Waller and Renfro going off. Let's hope so. I have Renfro on one of my fantasy teams. Macabania. Let's hear it, Macabania, the resident Cowboy fan in chat. And Diamond Princess, the resident Cowboy fans in chat. But Carr is supposed to be... Who said he's going to be MVP? Had to pick up a scrub and... Yep, Kamara. That's typical Kamara. He always misses a few games. Cowboys going to get dusted. Well, we got Cooper Rush starting today. The news broke that Dak Prescott will be on headset coaching Cooper Rush. That's a good point. So the Bengals went out and they revamped the offensive line, but the offensive line actually looked worse last week than they did last year. The Jets winning. Nichols, I hope so, but we have to stop the run. We did last week. Jacoby can't beat us throwing. Yeah, he's not even a... Yeah, he's not... I don't know. He won last year. He did win his start last year against the Vikings. But there is game film on Cooper Rush now. Nichols, that's what I'm most afraid of. In Mike White, I trust. Being that I'm an Eagles fan, there's nothing more Dallas going to lose. Wow. Gallup out. Curse out. Prescott out. They need a heavy dose of the book of Ezekiel. They need this guy. Even before Dak went out, those numbers do not look great. Joey B, 4 interceptions. He can't repeat that performance either. The Cincinnati covered the 7. 5 sacks for Parsons. If Parsons has 5 sacks, I need everyone to go into the Discord and tag Justin R. and say Micah Parsons Defensive Player of the Year. Do you have a video of you opening the select with the Zach Wilson? Yes, it's part of yesterday's live stream. We're gonna clip it and put it up. It's been crazy. The funny thing, Nichols, is that I didn't even know it was numbered until I was recapping. And I flipped it around and I was like, oh, this is actually numbered to 99. Bengals O-line will once again not show up. Pollard battling injury, I believe, also. Yeah, no, none of us knew that it was numbered because I forgot that they have numbered die cuts in the blasters. Thanks, man. We're gonna work on a deal where that card eventually stays with me, but we're gonna send it out to get graded. Two teams without O-lines, but Cowboys with better defense, so QBs don't count in this game. I don't think the Bengals have a great defense. They have a above average defense. It really comes down to Diggs on Chase. I don't think so. Diggs takes a lot of chances at corner, and he gets burnt sometimes. He gives up a lot of touchdowns. I think he was number one last year of all the corners, but he also had the most interceptions. I'd go with Carson. Matt Ryan today. I don't know. I respect Tim's opinion, but I think this might be the Carson Wentz revenge tour this year. All right, then we got the 1-0 Chicago Bears, 0-1 Green Bay Packers, 10-point spread. Yeah, no Pittman, no Pierce. Lazard will play today. That's good. Alex Leatherwood already out. That's great. Great pickup for the Bears. These two guys here, Jenkins and Bakhtiari, they're the keys. If these guys can get healthy, protect Rodgers, I think all will be okay. He was just, every time drop back, he had two Vikings in his face. No one can perform with that kind of pressure. Watson better go off. Rodgers might want to go play baseball too with his team. What do we think here? I find it interesting that everyone is high on Justin Fields because they won a game. That stat line doesn't look like Justin Fields carried that team in any way, shape, or form. And that Pettis touchdown was blown coverage. Anyone could have hit that throw. Normally I would say, yeah, it was. Bears win. I think this is a bounce back game for Green Bay. I think they win. I think they cover. What do we think, chat? I don't think he looked better. I don't think he looked better than Trey Lance. Trey Lance made some better throws in that game. Sammy Watkins, their best wide receiver. On paper, yeah, Packers will win. I think the Packers will win. I want to say the Bears squeak by. Oof. All right. These are my picks. So I'm already 0-1 this week. I'm actually going to change to New Orleans. Let's see if I get it. There we go. It's 10. Gabe Davis is out. And I'm streaming tomorrow, so I won't go over these Monday Night Football games. About to play Trey Lance and bench Tom Brady. No, actually changing that one too. This is why we're doing this stream, so I can talk this out. That one is changing. Green Bay will win and cover. Yeah, I think he'll be fine. And there's a teaser of Monday. That's what I think so far about Monday. No, Nichols, when I was talking about the game, I actually thought the same thing with the injuries and everything. I think it's hard to cover that spread. Green Bay will not cover. Well, I think they will. I think they will. This Rams team, they might struggle. They should beat Atlanta, but I don't think they're going to cover a 10.5 point line here. Yeah. Tennessee did not look great last week. They get off to an 0-2 start. People are going to be calling for Malik Willis. And I don't think that's going to be a good thing. I don't think he's ready yet. You'll basically tank the entire year to have Malik play. Their best shot of winning this year is with Tannehill. The problem with Tennessee is they're up against the salary cap. They really can't add players. Three interceptions for Davis Mills. Davis going to use Periscope. If Bills don't beat Titans, biggest shock ever, and Josh Allen. It's funny how the overreaction happens, like week to week now with cards. It's crazy. Davis Mills cards on the rise, but I always thought Davis Mills was undervalued. You look, and on paper, he had the best rookie QB season outside of Mac. And then after week one, you could say it's a toss-up between Mac and Davis Mills. But yet Mac is dropping. Trey Lance dropped. Fields went on the rise. As a lifelong Titans fan, yeah. Yeah, I like Vrabel. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, he had the best passer rating. He's a smart dude. He went to Stanford. He's a big dude. He's got a long neck. Do I like Vrabel cards? No. No, I actually like the Rex Ryan cards more. That's a hot take. But it's weird. I still don't get how the Rex Ryan cards are rookie cards on the Ravens. When he wasn't the head coach of the Ravens, he was the head coach of the Jets. So shouldn't he be a Jet coach? Mills equals Fitzpatrick. Nah, I mean, Fitzpatrick had his moments. 2015, 2016 Jets. I mean, he set the single season record for touchdown passes for the Jets, but we still choked. It's typical. But he had really motivated, like the last motivated and healthy Brandon Marshall season. Eric Decker was good. Does he? Gino could be the new, yeah, and it's funny because that's Fitzmagic was the dude that replaced Gino as the Jet starter after he got punched in the face. That's really interesting. If Mills went to a team with weapons, he would have been amazing. They're building up. They're building up. Unfortunately, Mechie, he has cancer, so he's out for the year. But that would have been an extra weapon for him. Brandon Cooks is an underrated receiver. We make fun of him on the card market. But yeah, guys, I appreciate the stream. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll preview the Monday night games. We'll do some duck races. I'll have some personals available. I have the Select Blasters. I have a couple of those. Prism basketball. Thank you. Ending the stream, not cool. Well, I mean, a lot of the games will start here in 15 minutes. So we'll end it here. Also, personals, my website will be up. Should be up by probably Tuesday or Wednesday. It's functional. It just doesn't look pretty yet. I want to make it look pretty. But this is it. I'll see you guys later, maybe today for Schultze. He's only got 2 breaks up. He didn't add anything. It does say that he's breaking. I'm going to text him and see what's up. If you see a notification that I have a stream, it's in support of him. So, thank you. Good night. Good luck. I'll see you in the breaks. Enjoy the games.